Hi everybody, this is Alvin Lim. Okay, welcome to this towards a healthy weight loss program. Okay, for the past few months, I actually have been trying out some theory. Been reading some books, of course, and it works for me. So currently, this is my weight. As of today, I measured is 56.8. I've never came down below 60. I've tried a lot of things. I tried exercise. I tried cutting down calories. Doing a lot of funny thing, eat only fruits, whatever, but it's not sustainable. But what I'm doing for the past few months, I feel that it's very sustainable. I am healthier, my weight came down, and I don't have to starve myself. That's the thing. Okay, I don't have to starve myself. It's actually a very simple plan, in a way that I choose certain thing to eat. I choose to eat certain thing, and I choose not to eat certain thing. That's about it. Okay, so and I choose to eat at certain time also. Okay, later I'll share more. So this is it. Let's get into it. This is me, June 2009, about 6 months ago. You look at my tummy here. I have actually other pictures, but I think because when you have a tummy like this, usually you take photos, you hide here, hide there, right? So I don't have a lot. So because of that, I don't have a lot, but I have a tummy. So I think this picture still can see a bit of tummy. Okay, and this is my picture on December, taken a few months back. I think at that time I already reached 60 or slightly below 60, and at today's weight I am at about 56. Okay, so I'm going to share some of the theory, and hopefully some of you will join me in this weight loss program, and let's work at getting a healthier lifestyle, a healthier diet, at the same time more slim figure. Okay, the first thing that changes my idea is this wheat belly. Okay, this is the one of the theory that I tried and it works. Okay, wheat is bad. That means flour, processed flour. That means things that has been over processed through wheats is bad. So this is one thing that we will avoid. Okay, wheat is the one thing that will cause us to put on the belly. That's why it's called wheat belly. And I'm a firm believer, and I've been following that closely. It works. So later I'll share to you more what are kinds of food we're supposed to eliminate from this so-called wheat belly theory. Okay, the other theory that really changed my diet habits and my perspective is the China study, and I urge you guys, or you ladies, to go and read this book, because it is a very important book. It changed my whole mindset, and from there on I literally make up my mind to follow what they suggest, because the data is really daunting. And because I have my own experience with friends who have cancer, so knowing, after reading these books, I really feel that I should not raise it anymore. I should embark in a journey that will take control of my health, and this book changed my perspective at that point. Okay, so what is this diet all about? When you look at the chart, please don't be afraid. Please dialogue with us, and hopefully I will convince you that this diet will be a good choice. We can slowly try to work that diet. It's not about starving. You don't have to starve. I can guarantee you can eat as much as you want. Okay, but at certain time. Okay, ready? Okay, this is the diet plan. Okay, we will eat a lot of vegetables. Cook doesn't mean salad. You can cook some fruits, little protein, little nuts, grains, and then healthy fats. Okay, later how it can grow as a plant, we'll see. Although now you look at this, you like all veggies, all this. Okay, this is the secret. Okay, but you can still eat meat, and later I'll share to you how we can structure that, and you won't miss meat after you go for a few rounds, maybe a few days later, even 1 week. You will get used to it, and you will tend to like that kind of diet because your bowel movement is better. A lot of things you will going to slim down. You have more energy, etc, etc. Okay. Another thing, the big one, no sugar. Okay, so this is the killing part. No sugar, and a lot of people say, oh, no sugar. But I can tell you, sugar is the #1 killer for healthy diets. Okay, sugar is the #1 culprit for diabetic, high blood pressure, or even high cholesterol. Okay, so you can go and Google and go and check about this. So I'm a firm believer of this, so I will suggest no sugar. Okay, so when I say here is all no, but later I will suggest certain things that we can eat. Okay, so we won't be deprived. It's just a choice of food. We choose a better choice of food. Okay, all kinds of sugar drinks, so all these have to cut. No sugar drinks. Okay, I think for what I can say is that you guys or you girls have to be determined to do this for 1 month. Okay, for 1 month, if you ever pull it through, no sugar, you will not crave for sugar as much as you have been. Okay, so even right into the few days or weeks, you should be able to kick away your sugar crave. Sugar is really bad because white sugar, all this refined sugar will spike your sugar level in your blood. It is so because this sugar is refined sugar. It's simple carbohydrate. Simple, okay. Refined sugar will transform to be simple carbohydrates. Okay, these simple carbohydrates will go into your bloodstream and spike up your sugar contents. When it spike up, then your body will have to produce insulin to bring them down. Okay, when it spike up, you will feel good, but whenever they spike up, they will spike down. So sugar will give you a very filling feel, but within maybe 2-3 hours, even 4, you will get very hungry. Okay, so because of that, sugar is very bad. We want sugars that can slowly release into your bloodstream. Sugar that have fiber with it, which is from your fruits. Okay, from your fruits, from your vegetables, there is also sugar. In fact, a lot of fruit sugar and vegetable got sugar. So these sugars are okay because they slowly release into your bloodstreams because of the fiber content in them. Okay, there is a lot of, I mean, I'm not going to talk too much. So this is a theory. So no sugar, no all kinds of processed flour products, and this is the killer because in Asia we eat a lot of processed flour products, and it is not good. In America it's also the same. Okay, what are they? White rice, okay, bread, biscuits, pasta, kueh, cake, instant noodle. Okay, as long as it is processed flour. Why? Because processed flour are simple carbohydrate. simple carbohydrate will transform into sugar to go into your bloodstream very fast, same as simple sugar. Okay, so for flour product or cut off, which also include actually our kway teow, our noodle, our mee hoon kueh, all these are all powder because they are flour, and this flour went through a lot of process and they are bleached. So in fact they lost a lot of the nutrients. So rather than eating them that fill you up very fast and then you go hungry easily, and then you quickly eat again to fill out the stomach and then go hungry again, that's why people get fatter and fatter. That's the reason. But if you eat good food, enough fat, you will last the hour, so you don't eat as much because you don't get hungry, so you eat less in that sense. Okay, let's go on. All kinds of dairy product. Okay, dairy product is also bad for health. China study will tell you dairy product all cut off. I have a lot of story about dairy product, so I'm not going to share it here, but listen to me. I'm quite sure dairy product, not quite sure, I'm very sure dairy product is not good. So milk, when I say dairy product, means animal protein. Okay, milk, the cheese lah, whatever, all this there. Okay, ice cream, all this there. If you want to drink dairy product, you can drink almond milk, that is from the protein that is from the vegetables side. Okay, not the animal side, the goat milk, all this. No. Go for the good vegetable protein. Okay, yes, what can you eat? You can do coffee and tea black. Okay, you can have a lot of fats, the good fats. You can have a lot of some nuts, you have berries, you can have dark chocolates, you can have probiotics, fine enzyme and fine enzyme, and of course vegetables are as a base. This is something that you don't have to cut, you can eat them. Okay, in fact there is no harm eating dark chocolate. Must be sure that it's dark chocolate and the sugar content is very low. Okay, the bitter one. Then there's another one, eat within 12 hours. This one must observe. That means you guys are doing this called the 12-hour intermediate fasting. Okay, eat within 12 hours. That's what the Muslim do. Okay, when they during their fasting month, they eat during the sundown and before the sun up. That is 12-hour fasting. It is not difficult. Okay, it is not difficult. That means from my last meal is at 6. Let's say I finish my meal at 7. Okay, the next morning 7, then I start eating. Not too difficult, right? Why? Because you just need, that means you only cannot eat supper. Okay, no supper, that is 12 hours fasting already. No supper means 12-hour fasting, and it works. Okay, it works, it will works. And so what will be my, okay, sorry, before I go to the other one, this one is very important. Probiotics. You can, probiotics, and these are the strain, okay, that will burn fat. There is research done to say that all these strain will burn fats or get your weight down. Okay, and these 8 strains are all in our Atomy probiotics. Okay, so Atomy is 13 strain. Out of the 13 strain, 8 strains will cause you to lose weight. Good, very good. Okay, but if you wanted to choose other brand and you feel the other brand is better, got 25 strain, there you must make sure that there is a lot more strain that can burn fats. Okay, for the part you have to do your own research. Go and read through. If fall within this 8, then of course I already done the research. For the rest of the other strains, that whether do they cut down the fats, then you have to go and do some reading. But I'm very confident and very happy that we have 8 strain in our probiotics, and this is an important part, because I have, although my actual weight from 65, 60, maybe 64, 63 that time, I cut with, I went through the pyramid, but I only take probiotic 1 pack. So I cut, but I cannot go under 60. I hover at 60 for a while, and I was like, why can't I break through the 60? And that time I can see that my bellies are quite flat already, but there is still a bit of like not totally flat. I said I not happy with it, so I did do some exercise. A very little exercise, once in 2 weeks. Very little exercise. I try to do some sit-up to tone it up. It helps a bit, but the real breakthrough comes when I top up my probiotic from 1 to 2. Okay, within 1 month, my weight drop, and a lot of people discover that I'm very thin. A lot of people commented that, oh, how come you get so thin? Then I realized that because I have increased my probiotic to 2 pack, okay, until now. So that is a breakthrough for me. Of course, the rest of the plan helps. Okay, how does my daily meal plan look like? Okay, so early morning I will take 2 eggs. That will be my protein. 1 cup of coffee, which is good also for weight loss. 2 fish oil, because I know that I seldom choose fish because fish is very expensive, and we don't really have enough fish oil, the good oil. Okay, the omega-3, omega-6. So I take 2 fish oil. Some people can take the avocado, which is maybe much better. If you choose avocado, then you can don't take this fish oil. What Ying do is she add the avocado into the soft-boiled egg, and for her, she also add the spirulina into a soft-boiled egg. But for me, I just pop in. Okay, so spirulina is to replace my veggies, him. So this is my basic morning. Why I take all this in morning? Because for me, morning is shorter for me before lunch. So by adding fish oil, spirulina, it actually with eggs, it able to sustain me all the way until 11 or closer to 12, where I can have my lunch. So this is my basic. I also have others to support my other organs, like which I didn't put here because I don't think it's justified, because these are all additionals that not everybody will need them. For example, sometimes I work late, and working late, little sleeping, I mean, didn't have enough sleep. Okay, that is very bad for the liver. Okay, the liver have to work extra hard because it doesn't have enough rest. So I'll take milk thistle for that. And for men's health, actually take the saw palmetto. So by adding all this, actually it's still food. Okay, it's still food. It will be able to sustain me all the way to lunch, which I won't find it. I will be hungry. Okay, so lunch is this. This is mixed veg rice. What I mean is not the white rice, the mixed veg rice, the chap chai peng, the mixed veg rice we always know in Singapore. And these are the choice. 2 veg, 1 protein, 2 veg, 1 protein, 1 cup, 3 veg, 3 veg, 1 protein. Okay, so this is the variety you can go for. Okay, you can choose 4 veg also. You don't have to stuff, as long as you avoid the carb. Okay, you can take as much as you want until you are very full. Okay, so protein can be belly meat and fried meat. All this is okay, because these are meats, and the belly fats, all these are good fats. They are natural fats. The natural things are good, okay? The processed things are not good. That's all I'm trying to tell you. So those that is natural in a natural way, our body can take them because that's how our body are created. But those are not natural, okay? These are the ones that you have to be worried, especially like trans fat. That will really stuck your all your veins. And then protein can be also tofu. So carbs are brown rice, potatoes, and pumpkins. So you can see that from when I first started, for the first few weeks, actually I take only veg, 3 veg, 4 veg in a lunch, okay, 3 to 4 veg, because and when I choose 3 to 4 veg, actually, or for example I choose 4 veg, right, I replace the white rice with another veg. Actually, usually the seller will give you more. Or even I choose 3, they'll give you more because the plate look very little, so they'll fill it up. So in that way, I am paying lesser for much more veggies. Okay, so in that sense, it's good. That's my usual takes, because they give me a lot. So my understanding is because without rice, the little few veggies there doesn't look really nice. So I think that is a psychological thing. So for dinner, same thing, but usually I will take meat, because especially fats, fatty meats, all this. So because dinner is a part where I need to last me to my next meal, which is in the morning. So by getting more fats or even higher proteins, I'm able to last. So I won't be hungry so easily. So that's the idea. So usually I can go for 3 veg, 1 protein. Okay, and sometimes I have steak. Okay, so if your weight have come down to a very good level, like for example, I wanted to be at 60 and you come all the way to 60, you wanted to you're already there. So at those times you're able to do some you can break the rules once in a while. Okay, maybe twice per week you can go for steak but no carb. Okay, so you can go for more portion of meat, go for steak, go for fried chicken, whatever. It will not affect your weights. Okay, and supper is 2 probiotics. Probiotics is very important because as I shared, so 2 probiotics before I went to sleep, so that also give me some, like, I won't feel so hungry actually. So somehow it helps lah. Okay, so but saying that, our bowel movement, if our bowel, when we have healthy guts, usually we have more bowel movement. Our bowel movement is supposed to be 2 to 3 times. Okay, 1 time is the minimum. If you not even have 1, you have to top up your probiotics. Better bowel movement is 2 to 3 times. Why? Because whenever we have food into our system, right, the thing will push down. You're supposed to let go, correct? So after you eat, you go for toilet. Okay, after you eat, go for, that is the healthy lifestyle. Okay, my son used to have that, my younger sons, and he will eat a lot, then after that he go toilet and just release. And you don't feel the bloatedness, because it makes sense for me. When I have take 2 probiotics, I also can reach 2 to 3 times per day. Okay, so then the other thing is that your stool must be soft and not dark in color. That means when it's dark in color, that means you are eating too much meat, so you should cut down. Or like for me, if I have a steak, then the next few days I know that my stool will be very dark and smelly. But if I have a lot of veggies, my stool will be smelly. Okay, so this is the things for you to look. I mean, it's a way to judge, so that you can works, so that you can balance out. So my stool too dark, that means I have been eating too much meat, I go for more veggies. Okay, if I really have a heavy meal, I will take fine enzyme to break down my food. And because when the food is broken down, I can digest them faster. It actually helps. Somehow from the readings, fine enzyme can help to cut down weights. But in the theory of how it cut down weights, but I know it can break down our food faster and we able to digest them faster. Okay. So other than that, fruits, berries, nuts, chocolate, coffee, tea, vitamin C, and 2 liters of water, I can take the whole day. Okay, so I can take until dinner time, but after dinner I will only drink water or probiotics. So these are things I will take, water and probiotics. If really, like for example, actually if you sleep early, you sleep at 10, like for example if at 7 you sleep at 10 or 11, usually you won't feel so hungry and you can wake up at next morning 7 and you can have your breakfast. So that is already 12 hours, so easily done. But the problem is for people who work late and then wake up early, so they have shorter sleep. This group of people, because of that, their dinner to their sleeping time is 6 hours or maybe 7. That's when they'll get hungry. Okay, so when you're in that category, then you can take a fruits. Okay, a fruits to tie you through, and then go to sleep. And probiotic, of course. But for those who can sleep early, usually they are the healthier group because they have enough sleep, first thing. Second thing, they will not take supper. Okay, according to this plan. Okay, so and you have to make sure you drink your 2 liters of water per day. Okay, that will also help to clear off your waste, your oil, whatever. Okay, because water also help to pass down, make your stool softer. Okay, I think that's all for here. We will communicate more through our chat group. Oh, sorry. This is accountability. We will talk about accountability. Okay, what is accountability? This accountability is for us to keep track of one another. This is not a place where we pinpoint one another, but to be a supportive group. Because I think, from what I know, usually for going for a diet, this kind of thing, a group, the success rate is higher because there is group dynamic. There is a lot more encouragement. There is a team like spirit to keep each other moving. So usually the success rate is higher compared to you. So this is chat group is really for accountability. Okay, it's not to a place for a pointing finger. It's also a place for educations and encouragement. Okay, so you have to write down your reason why you're taking part in this, and then you have to state out your goal in terms of measurement. It must be measurable. That means what is the weight target you are going for, what is your waist circumference that you are going for. So all these have to write down clear, because if you are not very clear, you don't know what you're hitting at. That's first thing. Second thing, if you don't think through the reasons, you will lack the convictions. Okay, so you have to go through this thinking process, make sure you know why you want to go for this, and then build the convictions, set the goals, and we go for it. Okay, take pictures, record your weight and your waste management before the start program for record purpose. Daily mail, take a picture and send to the chat group. As I say, this is more for accountability. If there's place for improvement, we will share our experience and suggestions, also for encouragement. Okay, so it's not a place to people, oh, you eat the wrong thing or whatever, or oh, you eat the wrong carbo. So it is not for that purpose. It's really to encourage one another to do the right choice. Okay, take weekly weight and waste management and submit to the grab shop. So this is accountability. Yeah, we want to see each other, all of us improving, and that's also a point of encouragement. Take picture and record weights and waste management after the program. Okay, so this is to conclude everything. Then this will be your testimony. Okay, so that's it. So the rest we will communicate through our group chat. Actually, there's a lot of detail that I didn't share here because it will be very long. So a lot more chat will go on through the group chat. Okay, so I talk to you guys August later in group chat. Bye bye.